Right, well, about my fridge freezer, it's still leaking. The gas has been leaking out. I woke up and well, my fridge it was cold on the side and it was still running, and it should be hot on the outside. So I did a lot of research all week, and apparently I need to use this stuff, which is for R600A gas refrigerant, to seal leaks up to 0.3 millimeters in the piping system. Now the problem is the actual hot element, that's the element that actually produces the heat, is hidden inside this panel. There is no way to manually get to it to find a leak, to plug it or anything. So the only option really is to use this extreme white, which is you add it to the refrigerant, and it basically, when it reacts with the air when it comes out of the leak, and seals the hole. Well, at the moment I'm waiting for my robot vacuum cleaner to finish doing its job, because it's going to be under my feet and I've got to move the fridge. Where's it gone? It's under the bed as usual. So when that's done, I've got to pull my fridge out and check the gas pressures in the fridge. I've got to hook up my hose system again, which is a pain in the ass because I've got to make sure there's no leaks. I do that by releasing some of the gas from the refrigerant into the pipe system, then watching to see if it drops off, and then I have to make sure that I blow the air out of the pipes, which are I'm just going to grab them actually, because I'm going to have to use them anyway. So I've got them in my filing cabinet, so I'll grab these things out of here. So I'll hook up that end, the pink adapter I made. I 3D printed it actually. Then I sealed it with acetone to make sure it was not porous, and then glued the end on with super glue to make sure it wouldn't slide off. Because the trouble is, when you glue into nylon, which is what these pipes are made of, they don't glue very well. So I had to make it a very tight fit, basically. My table's full of stuff. It's bad everywhere. I mean, I need to clear some rubbish out sometime. So anyway, there's my gauge which I got, and there's my one-way valve that I actually inject my gas into. So it's going to be complicated to do this because of the setup I have, but that goes into my vacuum bottle to suck all the air out. I create a vacuum in the bottle, which I hook to this, and so I don't have any sparks or any compressors near the actual fridge. And then I pull a vacuum, which usually goes down to about -25 on the gauge, to evacuate as much air as possible. And then I actually add some gas into the pipe system. Then I have a positive pressure on the piping system. Then I open the valve on the fridge. Then I start to put the gas back in the fridge. It's complicated, but that's the way it's got to be done. Otherwise you get air. If you get air in the fridge, it's not a good day. It's definitely not a good day, because then you've got a problem then, because you've got to get the air out of the fridge, and that's not going to be easy. So it's important not to get the air in the fridge in the first place, because that extreme white stuff reacts with air. And the last thing I want is to clog the arteries of my refrigerator, which is basically what would happen. So yeah, I've got to be very careful about that, because otherwise my fridge will end up being it would end up being finding a new home at the local waste depot or something. Yeah, because once that stuff sets in the piping system, you're buggered. And I'm just hoping to God I've got no air in the pipes. I really do. Yeah, anyway, just a little situation update on my fridge. Yeah, I'm going to go now, because yeah, I've just updated all the apps on the phone and on my phone, so I'm hoping it's going to work all right now. I did have some issues with it before. So anyway, right, vacuum seems to have gone quiet, so I think it's about to... Oh, I'm still under the bloody bed. Right, anyway, thanks for watching.